Is tithing an old or new covenant practice? Is tithing an old or new covenant practice? Tithing is an old covenant practice established under the law of Moses. Tithe means 10% or a tenth. Tithe was first mentioned in the Bible when Abraham gave Melchizedek a tithe or a tenth of all his spoils from war. In Genesis 14 verses 18 through 20 it says, "And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him, and said, Blessed be Abraham of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth. And blessed be the Most High God, which has delivered thine enemies into thy hand. And he gave him tithes of all." When the children of Israel made it to the land of Canaan, Joshua divided the land among the children of Israel according to God's instructions. Joshua did not give any land to the tribe of Levi. The tribe of Levi was instructed to take care of the temple of God, including all of the priestly duties. In Numbers 18 verses 23 and 24 says, "But the Levites shall do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, that among the children of Israel they have no inheritance. But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as an heave offering unto the Lord, I have given to the Levites to inherit. Therefore I have said unto them, among the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance." Since the tribe of Levi was not given any land for an inheritance, God instructed the other tribes to give the tribe of Levi a tithe or tenth of the things they accumulated as a result of their land inheritance. 2 Chronicles 31 verses 5 and 6 says, "And as soon as the commandment came abroad, the children of Israel brought in an abundance the first fruits of corn, wine, and oil, and honey, and of all the increase of the field, and the tithe of all things brought they in abundantly. And concerning the children of Israel and Judah that dwelt in the cities of Judah, they also brought in the tithe of oxen and sheep, and the tithe of holy things which were consecrated unto the Lord their God, and laid them by heaps." God instructed the tribe of Levi to give the temple of God a tithe or a tenth of the tithes that they received from the other tribes. They were instructed to give a tithe or a tenth from the best that they received from the other tribes. These tithes would provide the temple with suitable animals to sacrifice and good food for the poor. In Numbers 18 verses 25 through 29 says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Thus speak unto the Levites, and say unto them, When ye take of the children of Israel the tithes which I have given you from them for your inheritance, then ye shall offer up a heave offering of it for the Lord, even a tenth part of the tithe. And this your heave offering shall be reckoned unto you as though it were the corn of the threshing floor, and as the fullness of the winepress. Thus ye also shall offer an heave offering unto the Lord of all your tithes, which ye receive of the children of Israel. And ye shall give thereof the Lord's heave offering to Aaron the priest. Out of all your gifts ye shall offer every heave offering of the Lord, even the hollowed part thereof out of it." However, the Levite priests would keep the best of these tithes for themselves, and they would give the temple of God things that were unsuitable for sacrifices. In Malachi 3 verses 8 through 11 it says, "Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me, but ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. The Levite priests were warned of this misconduct. In Malachi 2 verses 1 and 2 it says, And now, O ye priests, this commandment is for you. If ye will not hear, and if ye will not lay it to heart, to give glory unto my name, saith the Lord of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you, and I will curse your blessings. Yes, I have cursed them already, because ye do not lay it to heart. The book of Malachi speaks specifically about this misconduct. In Malachi 1, verses 6 through 8, it says, A son honors his father, and a servant his master. If then I be a father, where is my honor? And if I be a master, where is my fear? Saith the Lord of hosts, unto you, O priests, that despise my name, and ye say, wherein have we despised thy name? Ye offer polluted bread upon my altar, and ye say, wherein have we polluted thee? In that ye say, the table of the Lord is contemptible. And if ye offer the blind for sacrifice, is it not evil? And if ye offer the lame and sick, is it not evil? Offer it now unto the governor. Will he be pleased with thee, or accept thy person? Saith the Lord of hosts. The Levite priests robbed God of the best of the tithes. Malachi 3 verse 8 says, Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me, but ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Before Christ went to Calvary, he reminded the Jews that they were under the law of Moses, and he told them to follow all of the law of Moses, not just tithing. In Matthew 23 verse 23, it says, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithe of mint, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Christ did not come to destroy the law. He came to fulfill the law. In Matthew 5, verse 17, it says, Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. The law was put in place to teach the Jews how to live decently until Christ came to justify them by faith. In Acts 13, verse 39, it says, And by him all that believe are justified from all things, from which ye could not be justified by the law of Moses. And in Acts 3, verse 24 and 25, it says, Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster, to bring us unto Christ, that we might be justified by faith. But after that faith is come, we are no longer under a schoolmaster. Christ abolished the law of Moses and nailed it to the cross at Calvary. In Colossians 2 verse 14 it says, Blotting out the handwriting of ordinances that was against us, which was contrary to us, and took it out of the way, nailing it to his cross. Christ rose from the dead and established the new covenant. In Hebrews 8 verse 6 it says, But now hath he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was established upon better promises. People who continue to live according to the law of Moses remain under the curse of the law. In Galatians 3 verse 10 it says, For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse. for it is written, Cursed is everyone that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. People who continue to live according to the law of Moses put themselves in bondage to the law. In Galatians 4 verses 21 through 26 says, Tell me, ye that desire to be under the law, do ye not hear the law? For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, the one by a bondmaid, the other by a free woman. But he who was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh, but he of the free woman was by promise, which things are an allegory, for these are the 2 covenants, the one from Mount Sinai, which gandereth to bondage, which is Agar. For this Agar is Mount Sinai in Arabia, in answer to Jerusalem, which now is and is in bondage with her children. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. Christ freed us from the law of Moses. In Galatians 3 verse 13 it says, Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us, for it is written, Cursed is every one that hangeth on a tree. Under the new covenant, free will offerings are used to finance the church. You should give according to the way God has blessed you. In 1 Corinthians 16 verses 1 and 2 it says, Now concerning the collection of the saints, as I have given order to the churches of Galatia, even so do ye. Upon the first day of the week, let every one of you lay by him in store, as God has prospered him, that there be no gatherings when I come. In addition, be a cheerful giver. In 2 Corinthians 9 verses 6 and 7 it says, But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according as he proposes in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loves a cheerful giver.